What you are looking at is the image coming out directly from the Qoocam 3 Ultra. This is an 8K 30 frame per second 360 camera that can shoot in single lens mode up to 4K 60 frame per second or 3.4K in 100 frame per second. It can shoot also some raw photos at 96 megapixels, and that's insane. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm Photorabs, a portrait photographer based in France, and I like creating content about action cams, vlogging kits, 360 cameras, and anything related to photography and filmmaking actually. So if you enjoy these kind of topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And what you are seeing now is the image coming out directly from the Qoocam 3 Ultra. Candu sent me this camera to try it for free, and they are sponsoring this video, so this is not a full review about this camera. It's more like a product showcase, so you know exactly what you can have when purchasing this Qoocam 3 Ultra. And this section is totally filmed with the Qoocam 3 Ultra. I will not post process the image. I will post it as it is. I will just flatten it out to 16:9 ratio on the Qoocam 3 application that you can use whether on your Android device or iOS without problems at all. This camera can shoot in 8-bit color profile as well as in HLG mode and log color profile, so you can color grade your footage later on. But you can also click on that dynamic boost, so you can get some high dynamic range footage out of this camera. This camera has a great built-in microphone, but because it's windy here now, I'm using the Bluetooth functionality of this camera to connect it to the DJI mic mini that I'm having here. There is a review about this mic coming out very soon on my channel. Feel free to ring the bell so you'll not miss that video. This is how the internal microphone sounds in these windy conditions. And this is how the Bluetooth microphone DJI mic mini connected to the Qoocam 3 Ultra sounds in these windy conditions. So if you want to have some drone shots and you cannot fly your drone because of some regulations, because of the laws, and because of the wind, of course, then having a 360 camera can save you, because you can get these kind of shots without worrying about all the rules, all the laws, and all the weather conditions. There are lots of brands now making 360 cameras, and that's something very exciting, because now the competition will be harder on these brands and we will get great products like this one, the Qoocam 3 Ultra. It is a very good camera. I've checked some of the footage on my computer and they look very nice, and the colors are amazing. I really love them. So if you are interested to get such cameras, feel free to check my affiliate link down below. That's a massive help for me as well. And now let's go back to the studio so we can talk more in details about this Qoocam 3 Ultra from Candu. So basically this is a 360 camera that can shoot up to 8K 30 frames per second in a 360 field of view, and it can shoot in standard bitrate and high bitrate up to 150 megabit per second. So that's insane. We can shoot in 8-bit and in 10-bit, and we have the log profile in this camera. So that's something very interesting to know. We have two sensors, 1/1.7 inches, way bigger than the 1/2 inches that we can find on other 360 cameras in the market, allowing to have a better dynamic range in this one, better color representations, and better details. We have an aperture 1.6, which is also wider than the aperture that we can find on other 360 cameras in the market, which is 1.9 aperture. So we have wider aperture on this one, allowing it to be able to record videos even in low light conditions, way better than what we can get with the other 360 cameras. This camera costs 670 euros for the standalone version, or 570 US dollars, and you can find different bundles. You can have a bundle with 2 batteries, their charger, selfie stick, lens guards, and so on. So you have lots of different variation of bundles for this camera that you can find using my affiliate links down below. And this camera has 6-axis gyroscopic stabilization, which is insane on these kind of cameras. Now we know that all the action cameras in the market have incredible stabilization, and this one has an incredible stabilization as well. That's something to consider. And on this camera, which is waterproof and dust proof, and it is waterproof up to 10 meters, we have also some included fan built in. So this fan will allow this camera not to overheat, so that will avoid overheating on this camera, so we can record for a longer time. And that's something that personally I appreciate. Even though now it's winter time, I will not have like these overheating issues during this season of the year, but I think that for the summertime this is very handy. This camera has also Bluetooth capabilities, so we can connect, for example, this DJI mic mini here via Bluetooth to the camera, and you listened in the intro of this video to the audio coming out from this microphone connected to the camera via Bluetooth. And that's something very interesting, because when I checked the videos later on, I noticed that the audio quality is very nice. It's way better than connecting this DJI mic to some other cameras that has Bluetooth, of course. So I feel that the Bluetooth protocol on this one is like matching very well with the Bluetooth protocol of this DJI mic mini. I tried it also with the DJI mic 2, and the audio is incredible. So I really love how the Bluetooth functions on this one. And we have also something very important, which is a game changer. We have 100 gigabyte of internal storage. It is rated to be 128, but the usable part is 100 gigabytes. And that's a game changer, because lots of times we forget to take with us the SD card, and with this one we should not worry about it anymore, because we have enough space to record videos, to enjoy using the camera outdoors. Besides that, this camera has Wi-Fi as well as GPS, which might not be very interesting for some people, but for me, I find that having Wi-Fi on such cameras is a must-have, so you can update the camera directly through the Wi-Fi without connecting it to your application, to your computer, and so on. So that's something very interesting. And we have also the location information, or the GPS data, that are baked in your footage. And for me, that's not something important, but well, for some others that could be something very interesting. The display is very bright. I enjoyed using it outdoors. The touchscreen is very responsive. The menus are very intuitive. So I enjoyed changing the settings on the go, because this camera is responding in a very good way. And personally, I hate having a camera or any other piece of kit that has a touchscreen and the touchscreen is not working well. On this one, you can change everything. The touchscreen is perfect, no lag, no issues, no bugs. You can check all the details, you can activate the quick capture, you can go back, you can swipe up, down, and it works. And that's how it should be. A camera that has a touchscreen that works. And with this one, you won't have that issue at all. When you get this camera, when you start using it, I highly recommend you to download the application Qoocam 3 on your Android or on your iOS phone. And then you can connect it to your camera easily. You can view what the camera is seeing, or you can go to the albums and then you can view what you recorded, or you can even edit the files that you recorded, because you are basically using this camera to record in 360. So you can get the file, you can go to edit, and then whether you choose a pano or a flat, let's go for a flat. And I can choose here the aspect ratio, let's say 16:9 or even 9:16. You can add keyframes and you can do whatever you want. So it's basically very basic kind of very basic workflow for 360 footage that you can use on your smartphone. And if you prefer to do that on your computer, you have a computer version that works on Windows and Mac iOS. So you have all the possibilities to be able to create content in 360 and then edit them in a 16:9, 9:16, or even 1:1. So you have lots of options that you can do with the application and with their computer software. Although it's raining now, but let us take this camera out to the Christmas fair and take some rushes in low light conditions.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare in room, and heaven heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If so, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe to my channel, that's a massive help. And if you are interested in this camera, I'll put some affiliate links down below, feel free to check them. If you purchase via my affiliate link, you don't pay extra money, but you help my channel a lot, and that's a massive help for me to be able to create more content, to show you more products that you might be interested in. So thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Ciao for now.